Shalom Akim. All glory, praises, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles, our elders, Great Millstone. I just want to do a quick video on the flat earth and that it's a psyop. Alright, the earth is a sphere. I'm going to read a scripture real quick. This is Isaiah 40:22. It is he that sitteth upon the circle. I'll start out for you. I'll start 21. Have ye not known? Have ye not heard? Hath it not been told you from the beginning? Have ye not understood from the foundations of the earth? It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth. The inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in. Alright? So the Most High set up the earth and it hangs upon nothing. And then that word there for circle, when you look it up in the Hebrew, it says a sphere or circuit. Okay, I'm going to do it. I mean, according to the flat earthers, satellites don't exist. There's no such thing as satellites. And then if you say, oh, well, what about GPS? They'll come back and tell you, oh, all that can be done from the earth. Well, there's a video here. This guy, he's the dude, the flat earther, man. And then anybody who follows the flat earth, you follow this fucking devil, Eric Dubé. This guy lives in Thailand. He's just a demon, an Edomite. And you actually got brothers who are getting well, they're not brothers anymore. You got people that know that they're Israel. They're following this guy, Edomite. All right. And all of a sudden, this is this guy, this devil, Eric Dubé. Fucking devil, man. And he says satellites don't exist. Alright, but we do know is that the unicorn, according to the Bible, alright, is the satellite dish. Okay. The satellite dish looks like this, right? Let's see if I got it right here. This is a satellite dish. Right? And this right here is a y-axis, x-axis. If you brothers ever did geometry or algebra or calculus, you know about the x-axis and the y-axis. Okay? And then you would know that this right here is a parabola, which is what they would call, is what you get when you make a formula out of what you would call a quadratic function with different variables, right? And the different variables would be x, y, or x to the second power, right? And you would see it like this, right? You would see, so I go back over here, the trigonomic circle. If you brothers ever done trigonometry or calculus, you know what this is right here, the trigonomic circle. And then if you're a real mathematician, you would memorize this, so you would know, okay, 30 degrees is equals pi over 6, which is radians, right? Which is a circle. Okay, so when these mathematicians try to break down the earth, going even further back than the Greeks, but that's the main stuff we follow. They teach you at these schools, and they would do that by looking at sun rays and knowing that the Earth's surface was round. Okay, the Earth's surface is round, it's not flat. And there's all kinds of mathematical equations proving that. You take math classes, you take trigonometry, you take calculus, nothing there is going to prove the Earth is flat. None of these guys, like this fucking devil, he's not going to give you a mathematical equation saying, "Here, the Earth is flat." This fucking faggot. Or those bums up in Virginia, those wackos. Those guys aren't going to tell you anything. You know, they're talking about, oh, you gotta grow in the spirit. Them dudes grew in the spirit of Satan. All right. So back to this. Right, you would see this is a parabola. Okay, and then you look at a satellite. Right, they call this the parabolic surface. Right, and then the midpoint you would call the vertex, which is the point in the center of the y-axis, or not really, the center point of the function. Mainly, usually it's 0, 0. Right, if that's how the formula is made. All right, the vertex could be over here on the graph, anywhere. But the point is, the vertex and the focus are always on the same line. You connect them, that would be the line of symmetry. So at any point, if you say over here to here, that would mean from here to here equal to here. All right, because it's symmetrical. And so you would see the vertex and the focus, right? In the parabolic function, there you go. Let's see if I have it over here. Right, you see the focus, right? Every time the focus, so you would see this line hits here, to the focus is straight to there, straight. And these all, they all make sense. There's equations for all this mathematically, okay? And so back to the unicorn. Let me read the scripture. Okay. It says, the range of the mountains is his pasture, and he searcheth after every green thing. This is Job 39:9. Will the unicorn be willing to serve thee, or abide by thy crib? Canst they bind the unicorn with his band in the furrow? Or will he harrow the valleys after thee? So when you bind the unicorn with his band, that sounds like bandwidth. Okay? And you bind the unicorn, and what are you binding? You're binding signal. Right? So this is made to gather signals. Signals from what? From satellites. This is a good picture. There you go. The Earth is round. Okay, it's not flat. These are Earth stations. This is a satellite. Okay? So this signal goes here to here. Signal goes back. Boom, boom, boom. So that's how we're all connected. That's how I'm able to upload a video and someone all the way on the other side of the Earth, which is in China, or Europe, Israel, Russia, wherever, you can watch this video. Alright? And then the unicorn, they is known for what? Having a horn. They call this a feed horn. Alright? That's, we know as the focus, what I've been telling you is the focus, is actually a feed horn. Okay, so when the satellite signals come, if it hits this part of the parabola surface, it bounces, boom, to the feed horn. And it goes straight, boom, back. Goes up from the focus, back up. So anywhere the signal hits here, it bounces where? To the focus, to the feed horn. Then the feed horn goes back to these wires here. Alright, see? Showing it here. Bouncing there, bounces there, bounce here. And it goes where? Back up to the satellites. And satellites do exist. Okay. Alright. This guy Eric Dubay, flat earthers say it doesn't exist, but it does exist. All right, the Most High put the spirit in these devils to do such. Okay, here's Obadiah 1:4. Thou, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, all right, which they use as a symbol of America. Romans, Greeks, the Nazi Germany used it. And though thou set thy nest among the stars, and what's the nest among the stars? Their International Space Station, which this guy says is a hoax, with his little gook pet. You know, this fucking faggot who bows are falling out of the truth over. That fucking Edomite, man, in his madness. And it says, but though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. So the Lord's going to bring down the so-called white man, all right, from his glory, which is his technology, his power, which is in his technology. Or when you look up the word technology, it means craft. So the satellites, all right, because the so-called white man, this is all his creation, you know. He uses this. But the Most High put the Spirit on him to do that. Really, to do what? To push his word. To get this word out. Alright? One end of the earth, and it's always, the word is always out. Or, you know, I'm doing this video late right now. On the other side of the earth, it's in the morning time. Alright, in the southern hemisphere, it's fall, going into winter. Here in the northern hemisphere, it's spring, going into summer. Okay, the Most High created all these things on a spherical earth. Okay? And here's this, you know, of course, there's flat earthers on here saying, oh look, this is not live, this is NASA fakery. Right, but this is just an example of all the satellites based upon Google Earth. You can check out the video, real-time satellites. You know? Okay, when the Chinese took the picture of Area 51, they did it using a satellite. Okay, Sputnik was the first satellite. Your cell phone, that's satellite. Sat nav in your car. Alright, in the early 90s and late 80s, people had satellite phones. Okay. I'm gonna figure this out. So yeah, that's how we know what the unicorn is, right? And now we know mathematically what it does. Okay, it takes signals and it connects it with other signals. Okay, sends a signal back. It takes a signal and sends a signal back. Right? It's all mathematical. It's all part of the Most High's language. They say math is the language of God, right? Why? Because the Most High is perfect. And then math, when you break things down, math is perfect. Okay, and you see there's vertex formula, and you really, you know, this is all this basic stuff in math, but when you go deep, 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 you start formulating it and becoming an engineer, and it looks like this. Alright? And you start pushing energy through it. Signals to satellites. Alright, and these are graphs of how it works, you know. Signals, you see these signals on top of buildings, on top of houses. And it all goes what? The satellites, back down to the earth. Okay, and you even see dishes move, you know. These dishes, they don't just stay there and directly look one part of the earth. They're constantly moving. Why? To get different signals from different satellites. Okay, the military uses it.